Alright, we got a pre-made here with Tamilian and Panzerfarer Zerg. We're looking at the Survivor team. It looks like they have a really annoying team to deal with. A lot of vision from the Nightingale and the Prophet, a lot of map control from their team, and a lot of potential to remake eco on different sides of the map. We're looking at like stuff like Cylinders, Artanis, Stukov, Sergeant Hammer, like a lot of things that can spread their eco out, and pretty much everything can get map control and vision. So it'll be interesting to see if they can just overwhelm Zerg with like mass map control and mass ecos. If we're taking a look back at the Zerg, it looks like they might be going Fagor and Kerrigan. Pretty fair enough. Two strong Zerg heroes. How are we looking for the survivors? That's right. The Nightingale has like actual eco structures now. I keep forgetting that. Good. Stalkers, not adepts. Something bad would happen if I saw adepts. Where is the Prophet at, actually? I was going to say no vision was. Maybe he's doing a wall. He is doing a wall. Actually getting two ecos behind it too. Where does the Kerrigan go? Kerrigan's gone topside. Spawning lings as well. Full supply of lings. Not to achieve anything other than potential map control. I feel like kind of risky versus this team. You've got a Spirit, you've got Sergeant Hammer, you've got supports that are decent at clearing lings, you've got Artanis. I feel like they're going to have a fairly easy time with taking out a lot of these lings and turning it into feed. Kerrigan heading downwards. Let's take a look at their point of view actually. Which one are they on? So they haven't seen... Oh, they have seen this eco. Okay. Lingball coming into this eco. Pretty rough. Nothing spawned actually, just a mothership core actually. That's completely fine for the Artanis. Other than that, yep, patrols coming out, not a problem. Now, Tamilian does like to do a lot of corner patrols, and he's looking over here. I was going to say, I wonder if this eco gets found. Yep, fucking rough. So, that's big. Cylinders loses one mineral patch, but they don't lose another, I think. Okay, they lose an advanced probe. They micro the lings to take that out. But only one mineral patch, and that's the lesser mineral patch too. Just going to walk down to this, see it's salvaged. Setting up another eco up here. I feel like this is actually a pretty uncommon spot to look at after the start of the game, so that might get away with being there for a while. This shouldn't kill... Like, yeah, tank comes in to take one ling out. So that Spirit Outpost stays alive. Oh my god, bro, what the fuck? It's 4 minutes in, he's got 1.5k. I hate this class, man. I really do. That's competitive game, by the way. Smiley face. Not when Spirit's involved. Watch him manage to lose it, maybe. Looks like Kerrigan may come over here. This eco's already big. Oh, does he get the... Do they notice it? Let's look at the minimap. Okay, it does go cloaked. The Zerg did not look over, but maybe they were looking at their minimap and saw it. Okay, this eco does actually get found really fast. I hate Spirit, man. Fucking sickening. Alright, so we've got Stukov trying to make a bit of a corner eco over here. He might actually block that off. Where's Kerrigan heading? Yeah, then they're going to miss a Spirit eco for now until this tower hits something. Which it might hit. No. So for now, Spirit eco goes hidden. On this side, we've got another Hammer eco sitting up. This is just a nice little starter eco pretty much, other than for the Kevin who could get very rich off that. This immediately going to this eco. Poor Stukov. He's microing lings too, mostly to get them through all the units. Target the buildings. Good spawns from the Stukov, pushing the lings outwards, spawning them in between the lings and the buildings. Oh, that's unfortunate. That gets found. He gets one building. He gets two buildings, actually. Nightingale was hoping that the Zerg weren't watching. Fair enough, to be honest. What is Fagor gone for? Scan plus Sonicating Screech. Okay, fair enough. I mean, there is a Prophet. There is a Nightingale. If they were greedy enough to step on creep, they'd be dead. Where'd the Slendus re-eco? That's a second eco spot from the Spirit, which I like. Making sure you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. So he's already got, and it's so much in the markets. Where did the Slendus go though? Over here, re-ecoed over there. I imagine the Stukov will re-eco down here, which he did, and it's already getting lings sent to it. Unfortunately, bit of an Artanis eco getting found there. Did he must have placed it there with his hero. Where's his mothership core? I don't know actually. Where is his mothership core? Oh, he sent it to the top right. This is actually about to get found. Let's see if they get the salvage off. Very fast salvage from the Hammer. Not so fast from the the Kevin, but he should get all of it out because it's behind the hammer. Nice. I think they actually got everything there. Maybe got a tech lab. This is getting Lingballed, which he can't really defend because they go straight for the eco, which is good. If the eco were up here, he'd be able to go and defend it without having to salvage, but you usually don't eco up there because if Zerg run by, you know, you don't really want it to be visible, even though you are defending it. Let's see. What do we have going on? Slender's eco still up. Nightingale re-ecoed up here. Both, I believe. No, this eco did get taken out from the Spirit, but I don't think he lost anything. Ling's hit this. And he's... Oh my... Dude. I guess this is why people play Spirit, because they play like this. My god, he just lost all of his eco. All he had to do... Spirit... You do not need APM for Spirit. You do not... All he had to do was take the minerals out. And he fucked it up. He had like 3k in 8 minutes, and now he has nothing. How much is he holding actually? He might be able to come back, but that is nuts. That is fucked that he... Oh my god. He's still holding 2k, bro. Like this... Play like an absolute monkey, doesn't matter. You're holding a bunch... You get lucky, doesn't matter. You're lucky Spirit. XD. That is fucked. That is so fucked. Okay, he's gonna probably head to the Stukov over here. Yep, he's on his way. Hammer re-ecoing here. Correct thing to do, in my opinion. Just re-eco and defend it. The Artanis is trying to get eco up, but looks like he cleared patrols here, which unless there were none, I assume there were some. But he can just re-eco there. It's a big surface area though, so randomlings may even run into it. And I believe Artanis is maybe a bit behind, so I don't know if he wants to deal with it. Okay, here's a mothership actually. Well then no point ecoing in the corridor. It may as well just go off to like over here or something. Make it less obvious when it comes to patrols, but he might be able to get away with something there. He may get rewarded. So Zerg actually doing compact eco. They're actually microing to make sure they have hatcheries, as opposed to when you auto drone, you get a chance to make spawning pools, which you can't upgrade. They always have the incomer hatcheries and like 2/3 of the health. Hatcheries can upgrade to layers, which are now at this current point, have been for a while I guess, actually like as efficient as hatcheries. Okay, nice. Slenders gets all the eco out. Making a scout to get the Overlord. I like it because he could just... Oh no, I was going to say he could just kill the Stalker if he tried to do it, but he just storms the scout and it has to be cancelled anyway. Gets the Overlord out. So these guys are going for really compact eco. They're going to go for layer eco. So it's actually just going to be so easy to defend it. The thing is though, you know, if we've got like Artanis Stalkers for example, it's easy to get units in here and just hit every single eco at once instead of having to walk through a creep. So if anyone ever wants to do like precision like eco clear, they can have an easy time doing it. Fortunately this time the Spirit does get the minerals out of the market. I wonder how much he's sitting on now. I don't even want to look. He's going to piss me off. Yeah. Like, when you get full cleared, effectively, and you're still sitting on this much just because you had more minerals than you could spend because you got so lucky, it's like, deserved. I guess you're good at the game. He recalls to go for the Stukov. Dash through, target fire a little bit, actually just mass spawn lings and clears them. Stukov again, he spawned a few links to slow them down, but he loses a lot there. I wonder if... okay, Zerg's going to send a huge ling ball to that. And we know it's Hammer Eco here. Hammer very good at clearing ling balls, but not when the lings are this extreme. Unless he perhaps gets a Widow Mine up or something, which is unlikely, then it's going to have a hard time being defended, the Hammer Eco. This is going to get hit. Hopefully the Artanis is paying attention, just runs out. Yep, they are. They lose infrastructure, but not a lot mineral-wise. It's just a lot of feed, really. So we have a re-eco down here. That's a lot of Kevin eco. We have a lot of Slender's eco. And they should just be, like, this guy's in position to defend his eco. I feel like at this point, maybe you just defend your eco. Like, you have Spirit, you have... Okay, Roaches are out, which is a bit rough. And this is scanned, but like you have a lot of people that are good at defending their eco. Problem is, at this point, maybe you're too far behind to do it. Like Artanis good at defending eco, especially since he can use Mothership Cloak. Hammer good at defending it. You have good supports for defending, especially Nightingale, who can run around the fucking map in an instant. Oh my god, Vigor actually comes down here. Yeah, I was going to say, no way they even get a single eco structure, but they should make sure they salvage. Vigor just walking all the way up creep. Kerrigan coming in. They could get a kill here. Okay, he's got charge. He's backing off, actually. For what? Okay, that, like, Vigor may bait some stuff out. Okay, yeah. Rattlesnake just blinks. I would have loved to see the Kerrigan walk to the low ground as this was happening, and they could have maybe got a kill there. I don't know if the Kerrigan even realized the hero was there. They've been looking around the map, clearing out ecos as well, so maybe just a mistake there from missing what was going on. That being said, although they do miss it, they hit like 3 ecos in the meantime. So this, well, that doesn't get salvaged. They did send some stuff to it, but it doesn't get salvaged. This, however, does, although not what's on the inside of that low ground. This does, because they sent their hero. Kerrigan going top left, so this will now get salvaged. What's going on over here? Bit of just infrastructure from the Artanis. A little bit of Stukov and Hammer Eco as well, actually. Alright, yeah, Kerrigan just going to come in here. That is salvaged. I mean, fair enough. I don't like the salvage. He could have just defended the roaches, which he is now doing. Like, they may have hit the factories, but you just lift them up so that the factories don't die. He might kill tech labs, but you lose some gas, basically. You don't lose minerals, really. Okay, so Kevin is starting to hit the Kerrigan for 1k each shot. But Kerrigan does have the mana burn, so you can slow the Kevin down from following him. I think Kevin actually all-in as well. Let's check. Let us check. So yeah, they've got no eco on a hotkey and nothing on the mini-map. So just an all-in. I don't know what their upgrades are though. Okay, so I think that's 3 to 3. Do they have stim? They don't have stim. Okay, huge mistake from the Kevin. Stim like doubles your DPS. At least single target. They are going for these ecos. Spirit looks like they're in a rough spot, which deserved for how much they misplayed, but no, they don't have more on those markets. I feel like they're still holding 5k. At this point, 5k, like, unless you get real lucky, which, you know, they might be able to turn that into like 10 to 15k, but 5k at this current point in time, unless you're lucky, is not going to do much. So Spirit is somewhat out of the game. They're a threat for as the game goes on though, but they're not going to do much for a long time, which is a big deal because it means that Zerg might be able to take over the map. Slender's doing a good job at making sure this doesn't go down. They could send roaches and hit it from low ground, but they haven't done that yet. Could send hydras as well. He has hydras. Bungle in 2-1 recall. Okay, I mean, he could have just killed proper there potentially. I would have at least gone for it, but he recalls to top mid. I mean, you know, maybe me going for it wouldn't have been the best choice either though, considering my track record with hitting fungals. He's going to come up here and probably make hydras, just hit that eco. Yep. He doesn't have, no, he does have supply. He doesn't have the resources really. He made an overlord for some reason, despite already having the supply. Kevin has the AoE shot on, so he's just going to clear anything spawned. Getting trapped by the survivors. What Kevin should be doing here is hitting the Zerg, since the survivors are trapping them and blocking them, and what survivors should be doing is making sure that you just block so Kevin can get some free damage in since he all-in. They are now doing that. Well, we're a bit uncoordinated. They could have just got like 10k more damage off, but bad coordination from survivors. How's this Hammer doing? He just re-echoed over there. Don't think he can catch up to the Artanis, but where's Neadra? Where's Neadra actually? Not Neadra, Fagor. Fagor's actually coming up, so maybe they can. He just menacingly stares at him from underground though, I guess, instead of anything else. Kerrigan did recall anyway, heading to the left. Oh, Artanis did get sniped. Where did he get sniped? Oh, by a roach ball up here. I guess he was just really low on ups. Even 2 armor I thought would live a roach ball. I guess he was out of energy as well though, so he had to slow walk through it with no defensive aura. He does make the Sergeant Hammer salvage, but not... It should have just been a salvage, bro. Why is Hammer dying here? Okay, Hammer looked away while Zerg was literally on top of them. Maybe for good reason, to be fair. No, I don't think it was for good reason. It was just to remake eco. So that's a tank down. Pretty big mistake, which sits behind the survivor's map control by quite a lot, since the hammer can now only eco, or rather get strong map control or rebuild in one place at a time. Since they don't even have many production structures around, they just have this factory over here and this eco. It's not like a lot of mini bases going on. Creep is like fat cut off as well. It's not just cut off top and bot, it is fucking fat. So there's no way survivors should be sneaking through the top and bot side. Meanwhile, Nightingale died. Did Vagel get him? Let's check that. So we see Nightingale flying around with like 8 HP and some shields down here. Spores reset their shield recharge. Oh, and Vagel just comes out. Or with the charge to get in range, just using this leftover little bit of creep for the speed into a charge and then grounds them, which should stop their momentum, completely slow them down, make them available to be hit by ground units, and just kills them with lings. It was close as well. I think they almost ran out the sonicating screech, so Nightingale would have been able to get it in the air again, and I don't think Vagor has any anti-air. No, they don't have brooders or anything. Just barely snipes the Nightingale there, I think. Okay, so Regal from Kerrigan off to where? They're gonna go. They're finally gonna take out this, by the looks of it. Spirit has what upgrades? 444. Okay, the top right looks like it might be a base. They've gone 0 on left side, and like I was saying, the creep is fat. They're not gonna be able to reclaim the left side at this point. I don't think they can't get anything over there. They're not gonna be able to. Oh, they're clearing a bit here, but it's like so much they have to clear, and it's so easy to remake for the Zerg. Left side is pretty much out of the game for survivors. They're stuck on the right side of the map, and just a slither as well. It's not like the creep is particularly thin when it comes to the horizontal axis, even though it's not cut off. So Fagel's coming up here to clear some stuff, remake the creep. I mean, Zerg should know something's going on. At least Fagel should know spawns are coming out from the top right. Maybe start spamming those roaches and send them up there. Kerrigan as well does notice and recalls up there. They did make the cylinders salvage, but he can send probes out to remake this eco. They didn't get map control mid right, but they are getting to the base at least. So let's see where the Kerrigan goes from here. They're now going to try and siege the base. I don't know how reinforced it is. It's not very. Spirit's 555 with not a lot. How much are they holding? They're holding 7k. Do they have stuff in markets? They have got 3k in markets, so not a lot. So they're a bit stuck there, but they can provide good bulk for a base. They've got a few Slenders units. They've got Kevin for single target damage, Prophet for single target damage, Vagor coming up on top. So this guy's going to slow push through here. Vagor doesn't have Sonicating Screech yet, so Prophet's actually, whether or not he knows it, free to get this damage off. Yeah, they're slowly pushing things back. Kerrigan comes in to get to the top side, where they assume all the eco is. They're actually getting pushed a little bit. Just a little bit though. It's just a couple of zealots and Cyberus mid. He can spawn more mid though. Got the single tank up here. Kerrigan's slowly trying to get in. Vagor should have charge up. It's almost up. I'd honestly like to see them charge to the low ground here, take out production. Sonicating Screech on Slenders. Actually. Oh no. Did they not have vision? Oh, they could have... Okay, he charges on Kevin, but Kevin can just turn around and hit him. Screech is up so they can make him drop. Okay, what do we... Oh, Kerrigan actually recalled to take out the push. But I think that's a huge mistake because Vagor is stuck in the middle of a base with no creep in sight and no charge up. They are so vulnerable. They need... So they're right-clicking roaches. Correct thing to do. They need roaches to stop the survivors from getting on top of them and doing damage. They should probably be walking upwards, not downwards here. They need to get out of this base. They need to stop taking free damage from Kevin. Kerrigan is stuck running around mid trying to stop the single Cybros. At this point, maybe even worth just getting a Spire. Oh, he's stuck. He's stuck on his... So they made compact eco. Now he's just stuck. He's stuck. He can't get past to defend it. See, this is kind of what I was saying. They can, if they really want to do like a precision eco hit, it's going to be stronger than a push. So it's more defensible, this eco is, than like an all sides push. But this guy's sending Cybros in and spawning units is really fucking them up. even though it's just a small amount of units. Now, he does have Screech. He is going to... Oh, does he have Charge? He has Charge. Oh, fuck. If he made roaches instead of lings, maybe? It is like the automatic thing to do after that is to make lings there because they spawn faster. So it's just... that was close. That was close. If he was a bit faster with the charge as well, just a bit faster with the combo, that was so insanely close. Now, Screech is already back up again. What level does he have? Is it level 2? No, level 1 still. Wait, is the cooldown that low? I actually didn't know that. Okay, he is getting to the Kevin Eco. It's going to take out a fair amount of it. Almost all of it, actually. Vagor's stuck on some units, but they did manage to get out of the base. Vagor actually only took like 5k getting out of the base, which... huge deal, actually. I feel like survivors, honestly, could have killed her. So, kind of surprising they get out with just that amount. How's the Spirit doing? Spirit has upgraded to 778. Despite everything going on, Spirit is still pretty much gonna carry this game by the looks of it, despite how much they lost. That is not good, is it? Alright, let's see where the Kerrigan heads to. Kerrigan is gonna hang around here. It looks like they're clearing out the map. They did a good job. It's only the Prophet tech structures, unless you want to count this as well, but you know, I'd count this as part of the base, honestly. Vagor kind of fucking around with the survivors still, trying to keep them contained within the base so they can't push out, they can't push creep, but they have to be careful taking this damage. They haven't taken any yet, but it's close. Okay, Kerrigan's going to push from the bot side. Vagor should be able to push either top left or top left of the base, or from the middle area of the base. Kerrigan's slowly coming in. Gonna make sure the hammer salvages. This is huge. They're just slowly pushing back the area that the survivors have to base. It's very limited. So even though there are a lot of survivors, a lot of them want to take up room. Dude, what the fuck is Celendis doing? A lot of them want to take up room, but apparently Celendis is going to do it with those spread out mineral patches. Kerrigan recalls to avoid taking damage from the Prophet and the Kevin. They get a wrap around here with the units, but it shouldn't achieve much. Like to see the Vagor try and reclaim the top left of the base. Kerrigan maybe actually recalled to defend something. I don't know. The recall looked like it was to get away from the supports, which they needed to do. Vagor walking up to the support. He does blind him, or blind his detection. Oh, and he charges in. Does he get a kill? No, okay, yeah. He did make him blink though, which is a big deal, and he didn't shoot back, which means they just took like no damage for that. It was actually, although I think maybe very risky, it worked out for them. Hive Hydras coming in. I believe that's Hive Hydras. Let's take a quick look. It is not Hive Hydras. 30 minutes in, they should have Hive Hydras. But Spirit's maxed out, I think, now. No, 778 still. It's only like it's a lot of upgrades for such a small amount of towers. I'd like to see maybe... Like, I like what he's doing with the shield batteries and towers. Like, this is so disgusting to try and clear. It, like, blocks you so much and fucks with the pathing so much. And, like, the attack priorities and stuff. It's so good for blocking out areas of the base. Like, look at how hard for them it is to get through just this line of two... Like, one tower, one battery. It's like two structures, and it's making pretty much a wall. An actual wall that's impassable. Ridiculous. We have Firebats coming out from the Sergeant Hammer to kind of help out with the team. The team does have a lot of single target damage in the form of the supports and the Spirit. So I like the Colossus plus the Hellbats here, just to kind of round out the team's weaknesses. Crucio over here should be able to take out a lot of those roaches, honestly. Both Zerg heroes are on the same side of the base. Like, Vagor needs to get up... Oh, I guess Kerrigan actually needs to get up top left because there's no creep. Vagor needs to be down on the bottom side of this base, spawning units. So they kind of need to swap positions. The creep's pushed too far back on the top side. Is it Hive Hydras yet? It's not yet. They do have Hive. He did get Hive now. I'd like to see the Hive Hydras. These two Hydras are dancing. Kevin taking way more damage than he needs to. If Kevin can stay full health, it's like a huge deal, because if Kerrigan walks up, he can walk through units a little bit and do some serious damage. Okay, Kerrigan is going to go for the top side, it looks like. Well, Vagor is now also on the top side. Now Vagor needs to swap sides with Kerrigan. Go down to the bot side, right click, spawn roaches. Send them in. Or even Brooders. I mean, at this point, I think this game was played a while ago, I believe. So Brooders did not get reduced in cost by this point, I don't think. We can check, can't we? Yeah, so Brooders are still 250 minerals and 50 gas at this point. I think now they're like 150 minerals and 30 gas or something. So, but they're still a good unit here. Cylinders and Prophet and... No, Nightingale did go down, but also Colossus. I think definitely the go-to should be Roaches. Mass Roaches, I want to see them from the Defender here. Where is Defender? They're over here and they're actually getting built on by the Spirit. Okay, they see that. They see that now. Random Link does find them. Charge? Oh! Oh, that was a big hit. Just caught him on the end there. Meanwhile, Kerrigan is still messing around top. They can't really push through this. Survivors are doing a good job of not focusing on defending only one area at a time. They are defending both. Bagel needs to start hitting the rock, maybe. The high Kadaran turret can see them up here. Yep, Prophet getting in some free damage. Fagel really... Oh, Fagel's going for... Well, lurkers. I like that idea, but the Prophet is just being a bastard and sniping them. Okay, Link Hydra coming in there does decent with the towers. You know, towers auto target whatever's closest, which is usually Lings. And the Hydras can get some hits in. Fagel's backing off though, like some units are going in, but like right click the roaches in F2. Like you're not attacking the base at the same time. Kerrigan gets stuck. Kerrigan might die here. We have a lot of oh, can they kill the tank? Oh my god, Kerrigan is taking so much damage. They have fungal, they're getting into the eco. They have fungal and they have okay, they recall out. They didn't use fungal. They could have killed the tank. Tank blinked and he had fungal. They could have killed Celendus. He has Spire and he had fungal up. That is so rough. That should have been one dead survivor there. To be fair, perhaps the lag was going a little bit crazy. Even the frames were slowing down for us as we were watching. There are a lot of things, a lot of units on the map right now. So I imagine all players are starting to lag a little bit at least. A lot of roaches coming out. They're actually quite scary with the Fagel buff as well. So again, the Fagel's pushing as Kerrigan stops pushing, and like then Kerrigan pushes as Fagel stops pushing. It's like it's so messy. They need to both push at the same time. Okay, Kerrigan's coming back in with the Lings just to clear out this top area though. Should do a fairly good job at it. Is Spirit maxed out yet? Yeah, they are now. And even though they only have a few turrets, it's going to be hard to get through it. Like, look at how much eco they have as well. It's just like the class, man. So scouts are just fighting hydras and winning some. I think mostly from the turrets, to be fair. But the scouts are not doing anything. They're mostly just there as like a precaution for corruptors coming out. Again, you know, Fagel kind of pushing a little bit, doing a bit of fighting, and Kerrigan's not. It's like the coordination going on is really, really bad from Zerg here. Creep is getting slow pushed back as well. Like the survivors are scaling like crazy. We may even see an Imperio come out. They can't Fenrir. One of the tanks are dead, but like this guy, this Sergeant Hammer is going like full Hellbat Hellion, 0 Thors. So he might actually let's check what he's got. He should have a pretty big bank. He doesn't somehow. He doesn't actually. Well, if he's not going for Imperio, like he's only floating 6k, I'd like to see White Thors at least. Where is, let's take a look at the Kerrigan. Look at how much eco the Zerg have. Okay, Mass Banes and Omegas could win this actually. Oh, I don't know. It's so much from the survivors. Anyway, we're going to see Banes come in. Where is Fagor? Fagor is maybe attacking at the same time. Roaches, spam roaches. We've got Banes coming in topside. Fagor's not spawning anything and they're leaving. Bro, it's like one goes in and the other goes out. We've even got Soms coming in topside. Oh, it's so painful, man. It's so painful. I feel like they could break this base if they just do one push at the same time. I mean, what's Fagor looking at, by the way? They have plus 100, plus 30 on the Hunter. What is plus 34, plus 11? No, they can't go Omegas. He doesn't have enough eco. Oh, fuck. That's bad. That's bad. You need way more eco on the Defender here. You need to see some Omegas coming out. Oh, Cyberus Laser. Kind of big. Slows them down on that push. Meanwhile, where is Fagor? Fagor's setting up lurkers? in the base to defend. Like, bro, you've got, oh, I guess you don't have so much eco, but there are so much structures on the map. You don't need to worry that much. Just push, push, push. Don't worry about a few lurkers. Okay, while Kerrigan is pushing, I'd still like to see their Hydras. They still don't have the Hive upgrade, I believe. Yeah, they don't. They've just forgotten, which is a real shame because it's a huge bonus. How much is it actually? 40% extra attack speed. Like, imagine they had that here. But they need the Hydras to hit this high ground. Kevin is up there. I think Prophet's also on the side of the map. No, where is the Prophet? Because that's actually super important. It's, where is he? No, he is here. Completely missed him. He is here. So Fagor could do some serious pushing bot side. We've got some units coming out. Just right-click spawn roaches and send them in. We do see White Thorns coming out from the Sergeant Hammer. A lot of them as well, which is huge here. Huge late game unit. Few red Thors in front, converting them to red up front. Very good. Corruptors won't get far if the red Thors decide to hit them. Doesn't matter a whole lot either. It's only like 4 Corruptors versus level 12 Slender's mothership. Still not much of a push coming out from Fagor. Like, I get it. He doesn't have a lot of eco going, but he's got enough to spawn roaches. Roaches are really inexpensive, despite being so insanely strong. He just needs to spam them. And then F2. Okay, starting now. Good, good. Meanwhile, Kerrigan is still pushing. Okay, this might be the double push coming in. Both Zerg are finally pushing. Laser comes out. It doesn't do anything though. It hits the tail end of units. Blocks Zerg up top, but no one can capitalize on it. I guess Kevin could have, but he's just standing up there anyway. We see... Oh, where's Fagor? Okay, Fagor's still making units. Good. They need the Hydras and a scan to just stop whatever bullshit is going on this top side. I don't know what Kevin is doing. He's running away from a fight. Where's Prophet? Prophet makes has a better excuse at least. Like, it is like they aren't they're a lot more squishy. They do have Vortex though, so they could still snipe. Vortex on top of Hunter, hit him. Blink down on Kevin, 2-shot them. It's like Zerg should be dead there, but that may cost them the game. But still no Omegas, still no... I mean, I guess they had a bit of a double push, but not enough roaches. They do have Roach Hydra, Hive tech, I believe. I would really hope so. Still not on Hydra. They do on Roach, yeah. Thank God. Spirit's actually pushing out the base quite a bit, though. Kind of securing the edges of the base. Not so much on top side, I guess, but this is still doing a lot. Just a little battery of turrets down there. Okay. So we're seeing a little bit of push out, but it's mostly just creep clear. Like the Zerg eco is still so potentially strong. I want to say strong, but in reality, the defender still does not have a lot. Let's take a look at their eco now. Plus 50, they are ecoing up. A big mistake you see a lot of Zergs, and I'm guilty for this as well at this point in the game, is you kind of just you get drowned out of making eco because you're trying to focus too much on clearing a base. And you just forget to eco. Like, yeah, you've got the auto drones, but look at the mini-map. The map's filled up. There's no more room for them. You need to actually upgrade hatcheries to layers or even hives. So laser coming out here again is trapping them into an area, but no one can capitalize on it. And it doesn't really kill many units or slow them down. But you know, if like Prophet were nearby, they're kind of trapped on this high ground. They could come in for a snipe. Slender's actually coming over with the hero, maybe gonna go for something crazy. Oh, okay, so we're at 4k on the Zerg. Fagor is on creep, and they're pretty safe. Kerrigan can recall. Kerrigan does have recall up. They do see the Slenders is slowly approaching them. Okay, recall is out, yeah. Slenders does have 12 or 1.2k HP, so they're not super tanky, but you know they're not gonna auto die to a few brooders either. Where's the Kevin? The Kevin could honestly just walk up and kill Zerg. So could the Prophet. Like at this point, yeah, the Vortex is there. Okay, there's the Kevin. Like we see the Vortex, it just takes the brooders out of any ability to do damage. So they could just kill them there. Kevin may go for a blink down on the Zerg. Let's put it on a lower speed. I wanna see how this goes. It's getting so laggy as well. I think they're pushing top. We see that like the mini-map is blinking because there is just too much on the map. They may even hit entity limit in this game, which is where you get too many entities on the map. Oh. And that should be GG. Oh my god, he hit a fucking Somf the monkey. He hit a sob. He did. What the fuck? Okay, well, I guess that's not GG. How did... Okay, it's okay. He just walks up and does it again. Does he have blink? He doesn't have blink. Profit, 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 go. Okay, oh my god, no. I mean, there's no way survivors lose here, right? Like, they're 357 health. There's no chance. There's no... Oh, there's no way I lose it. Okay, okay, I was gonna say. Oh, it would have been so funny if Bagel got hit though. Profit? 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 You have AIDS? Oh my god, there we go, there we go. Oh, that was close. That was another Chewbacca moment almost.